Uh, yeah, let's talk some Texas Longhorn football again. You know, back at it. Now, I was gonna just go straight to the defensive line and start talking about the matchup with the defensive line versus the offensive line. But man, Michael Penix came in with a little bit of heat today, didn't he? I'm not gonna be able to play the clip, but for those that don't know, here, hold on, let me. Uh, I just had it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Michael Penix coming in with a little bit of fire today. Talking his ish. No, yeah. So basically, he was basically saying, this is a direct quote, or okay, yeah, no. He says, "I don't remember nothing. I just remember winning on playing Texas last year." Okay, well, have that approach. Byron Murphy probably going to get a little pissed. Probably going to get a little bit of a motivation. Now, Washington moving on to the offensive line. They just won the Joe Moore Award, so it's a this is a great time for Byron Murphy and Tavondre Sweat to go out there and put some good film on the put some good tape on the film on the tape. Yeah, I had it right the first time. I did do this a little late, so you know what? Hold on, let's go with the night vibes. It's nighttime. Yeah, plus this new camera's not crap. Total crap. It's not are we far enough through? I think we've been streaming long enough. Yeah, this camera's not dog shit. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go put out the bat signal. Alright. So while I'm doing this, basically, Tavondre Sweat and Byron Murphy are going to be the best defensive linemen that Michael Penix has faced, or well, not Michael Penix. Well, yeah, Michael Penix, but really the offensive line has faced all year long. And I need to watch some of the better games, but I was trying to get a feel for why did Washington do poorly versus an Arizona State? Why did they do poorly versus Washington State? You know, games that they did do poorly in. Well, it's the pressure. And specifically when you get pressure up the middle. I mean, he can get a little bit panicky at times. So, I think to be able to generate pressure up the middle is going to be paramount in this game. And that's obviously something that Texas is pretty. I think we're in a pretty good spot at generating pressure up the middle. Let me see. Is going to be paramount in this game. No, I'm not going to be playing my own voice back. Alrighty. And then you can always call in too if anybody's out there and wants to call in. Let me get the link in the chat. Should be the same one as the link in the description, I believe. Let me make sure that's correct because that would kind of. That'd be a little bad. Okay. Should be the same. I think that's a good. I think the link's good. But either way, the link in the chat. If anybody is out there wants to call in, you can. Link in the chat will work. I'm gonna pin that. Here's my question: is anybody watching this? So I know bowl season. It's kind of at a lull right now. Okay, these aren't the most exciting bowl games, but it's what we got. Southern Florida is kicking the ever-loving crap out of Syracuse. Now, here's my theory with this, and this morning I did on my show with Aaron Little. Travis wasn't there, but we were picking the bowl games that are coming up, and it got to San Jose State versus was it San Jose? Yeah, it was San Jose State versus Coastal Carolina, and my thought was San Jose, and they're playing in Hawaii. San Jose State is gonna that climate's pretty much like Hawaii, right? A lot closer than what Coastal Carolina is. Coastal Carolina, they're probably gonna have a lot more fun out there. Probably gonna be more tired for the bowl game. I think that's what's happening at Syracuse. I think when you look at Syracuse, I think Syracuse is just absolutely just worn out, tired as all get out. They've been having fun in Boca Raton, Southern Florida, right next to Boca Raton. Similar climate. Yeah. 31-0 right now. 14 points in the first quarter. 17 points in the second quarter. For those who didn't see, there's a scoop and score at the very end of the first quarter. Yeah. Yikes. Just like my viewers. Ooh. All right. Let me see. So, moving on to this Texas versus Washington offensive line. Washington's offensive line. I need to go do the. You know what? I should have had this pulled up, but it's not gonna matter. Football. No. I'm all sorts of dumbass right now. CFB. Okay, college football data. I want to look at the. No, you know what? Hold on. I'll do this. Add. Window capture. Alright. Now for you, what are we going to do? I don't know. Nope. Well, yeah, you know what? We'll do this. Okay. So for those who don't know, what I'm trying to find is I'm going to go look at their offensive line metrics. Line yards, so power success, line yards. Where is Washington? And this is kind of one of my things with Texas. Like people want to talk about the Texas offensive line. And I'm not trying to crap on Texas, right? But like it's just it bothers me when people try to downplay what Jonathan Brooks has done for Texas. And there's Washington right there. So, power success, 74%, I believe, is what the number should be. Come on. 73.8%. Offensive line yards, 3.372%. And so, to also do this. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we don't have a caller. Okay, that's weird. I started hearing somebody like there was somebody out there. Let me see. Back to this. Glossary. Open link in new tab. For those that do not know what I'm referring to, off line yards. Attempts to measure the number of running yards which are attributed to the offensive line. Yards are weighted as follows. So losses are 120% of the number. Or not 120% of the number. Losses anytime. So if you have a 2-yard loss, you're going to multiply it by 120%. Or you get what I'm saying? Use 120% of number two. 5 to 10 yards. 0 to 4 yards from the line of scrimmage is 100%. So if it's a 4-yard gain, you're going to count 100% of the 4 yards. 5 to 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So if it's an 8-yard gain, you're only going to count 4 yards to the offensive line. And then 11 plus yards. From low. They definitely meant to say line of scrimmage. And they definitely meant to do 0%. I'm going to guess. And then open field yards measures average yards per carry that comes from over 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. So, hold on. I'm trying to think. I think that means... We'll see. So if you go to line yards, just pure line yards, you can see right there. There's a reason why they've won the Joe Moore Award, but it's not, honestly, it's not because of the rushing. It's because their ability to not get sacked. Where are we at? Second level yards and open field yards. Okay, middle of the pack. 1.1 second level yard. What's second level? Okay, that's definitely what they mean to say. So between 5 and 10 yards, line of scrimmage, they're getting 6.1 yards. It's 1.1 yards past 5 yards per carry. I'm assuming that's what that means. And then open field yards, same thing. Runs that go past 10 yards, 1.1 yards past. I don't think they're going to have... I don't know. I know this is supposed to be a good team. How many sacks do they allow and where does it rank? Here, hold on. Let me get that for you. My bad, man. I had the thing up, but my chat wasn't working over here on the side. Got it fixed now, obviously. But let me go back to that screen capture. And here, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me copy. Oh, yeah. Hey, John Curtis. I appreciate you. Okay. Teams. Let me see. Washington. And I'll look at where they're at in the nation. But I just want to see where they're at. Sacks, but that's not sacks allowed. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to this screen because I don't want to show PFF's premium data. What's up, Chris? I'm doing all right, man. Lot better than an Oklahoma fan. Hey, John Curtis. What bowl game you watching? What bowl game is that? Real quick, I'm just curious. Just a little curious is all. And at least my fan base is not the one that kind of goes and attacks former quarterbacks and former offensive linemen and all that stuff. I mean, y'all are kind of psychos. A little bit of weirdos. A little bit. What are the chances of getting Evan Stewart and or Dominic McKinley? To be honest, I don't know. I think that I honestly, I just... And look, I am the last guy that does recruiting. Yeah, Chris. Yes, John is watching the Alamo Bowl. Honestly, the thing that yesterday was my day, right? Because a lot of people, when you get a commitment, right? A lot of people celebrate a commitment. If you were upset about losing Aaron Hampton, look, I don't know. I never once knew about Aaron Hampton. I didn't know about his game. I know nothing, right? So when we lost Aaron Hampton, who cares, right? It's just I wait for signing day. That's to me when you sign, that's the commitment, right? That's when you commit to a school. Everything else is just it's just entertainment. It's just to be able to make a Twitter post or a video or whatever like that. And I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about like also media members. That's why they care about it. I mean, it's just basically. I mean, like you go look at all the Texas accounts. When calling, and I'm going to turn this off for a second because that's the commercials are going crazy. But when you looked at all the Texas accounts, it was just Colin Simmons. I mean, those are some of their best performing videos. Is when Colin Simmons committed. Now, I mean, thank you, Colin Simmons, for sticking with your commitment. Absolutely love that. But yeah, it's just one of those things that honestly, in today's day and age, you can never know. Yeah, Catch said no Evan Stewart. I think I feel like it. If you listen to Jeff Banks, I feel like Jeff Banks is pretty much almost talking about that. And I'm not done looking for the sacks. I'm about to pull up the sacks for you, BSG. But so I mean, like if you heard about him, like Jeff Banks, for those who don't know, TLDR or TLDW, didn't watch it, but and it's not really long, but. He basically talked about how if you don't have the right mentality, if you're not, I think from rumors, there might have been something disrespectful. I don't want to try and insinuate anything, but I feel like there was some rumors are that there's something that might have happened behind the scenes when he was here that either rubbed him or the staff the wrong way, and whatever it is, I don't know. I feel like that. There'd have to be a little bit of a personality shift for Evan Stewart to come on, but I'm not like. And what I mean by that is, he would definitely have to. You look at what Adonai Mitchell has done, man. Adonai Mitchell and Xavier Worthy, for like wide receivers that are, a wide receiver is considered a diva, right? Wide receiver, me. I want the ball. Man, I mean, those two dudes have been selfless this year. The entire year, and you're gonna have to have a little bit of selflessness to be a wide receiver on this Texas team, and it is what it is. Now, sacks allowed, 5 sacks allowed, all year long, for this Washington team. Now you compare that to Texas Longhorns, we've allowed 14 sacks. Now. Let me actually see where that ranks by team in the nation. Can y'all? Oh no! It's gonna make me. It wants me to do it like that. Hold on, let me see if the other statistic site has it. Okay, sacks allowed. Yes, we got it. All right, here, hold on. So I can't show you this one. Back here we go. All right, so you can see clearly. Wait, all right, hold on. We're taking a look at the PFF because I was just on Washington. There's no way I was in Oregon. Oregon. By position, by blocking. Was it pass blocking that was on? What? No. What? I was just on. I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this right now. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know why there's such that's a pretty large discrepancy between 6 and 5, or not 5, 6 and 5, 5 and 11, difference of 6 sacks. I'm gonna trust this one though because for those that don't know, this website right here, the set of the official set of the college football playoffs. So the John Curtis, the game that Texas is actually going to be playing in, a playoff game, something that you, John Curtis is. I look. Oklahoma fans are sitting there. They're praying. They're praying. They're begging. Please, please don't let Texas win, because Oklahoma's never won a playoff game. Choklahoma. I mean, that's literally one of the where part of the name comes from. Is all they know is choking. Can't be Georgia. Personally, we can't say that. They can. But they cling to that 34-0 loss. Or, 34-30. Yeah, we lost. Congratulations, you still suck, though. Let me see. Look, if Texas wins, yeah, try keep me out. Try keep me out of Houston. And the prices may do that. We'll see. I hope I'm because I don't want to have to wait to buy tickets. Yeah, so back to this. Sacks allowed, you can see Washington at 11. Pretty high up, okay? Pretty high up on the least amount of sacks allowed. Now, what? 26, okay. What's going on? What is going on here? I don't want to get in trouble showing this, but okay, so by position. This does not make sense. Blocking. Okay, so PFF. Man, PFF, there's awfully questionable stuff going on here. PFF is showing only 14 sacks. So now you're gonna make me go game by game, PFF, just to see who's the nut job. Because I feel like 14 and 26 it's a pretty different number. Am I? I mean, no. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. This is weird. Okay, actually, you know what? Before I do this, this is. I still have that. Yeah, Chris. We've just taken the reversal role. I mean, they got the new Charlie Strong. They got the new Tom Herman. They refuse to admit it. I mean, just. I'm gonna be looking at something here. This is awfully weird. Remind me why y'all hired Burnt Vegetables again? Was it to fix the defense? I mean, I guess if you've had Alex Grinch, that's a great defense. But all that crap that they were talking about Lebby, like they were really like, hey man, screw Jeff Lebby, right? Jeff Lebby, horrible. Oh, Jeff Lebby, bad. Jeff Lebby this, Jeff Lebby that. I'm just gonna really try and zoom in on a little something here. No. Again, professional streamer. Okay. So I feel like the offense was better than the defense. And the defense, this is just here. Hold on, let's go to some past years where I just want to see something. Team stats. They're not going to let me see in past, but okay, let's just. Look at that! Wow, amazing. All right. Okay, we're gonna stop doing that. Okay, so team stats. Just gonna go score on defense. Opponent's points per game. Nope. Total defense. Opponent's yards per game. Opponent's yards per play. All right, let's just look at these 3 vital statistics. Let's take a time trip to 2022. I just want to see what they're like, how much their defense improved. And actually, you know what? What am I doing? Let's see all this right here. Or it's a lot easier to look at, and I can see it all in one. Oklahoma. I feel like I'm going right over it. Oh, well, that's wise. Game log. Okay, 267 points. Oh my god. I mean, Alex Grinch was bad. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. So 30 points per game, 25, 21.7, 22.3. Hey, I mean it's not. I mean it's not bad. Let me see where it ranks on the national scale. I mean, well, actually, we just had it on the national scale, the numbers, but. That looks a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, 40th ranked defense, scoring defense, okay. I mean, hey, way to kind of move up in the ranks a little bit. Texas was 21.6 last year. First year under Steve Sarkisian was. But you know what? What is Steve Sarkisian? He's an offensive coach, because I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I really don't care about it that much. Basically, the defense has not gotten better significantly under Brent Venables. So, and y'all relied significantly on offensive success this year. And y'all talk significant crap about the guy that brought offensive success this year. And y'all celebrated the fact that he's gone. Y'all said y'all weren't, but y'all are also doing it now, celebrating the fact that that offensive lineman Caden Green is gone. Y'all are also somehow y'all all of a sudden agree with me that Dylan Gabriel is mid. I've been telling y'all all year long. Y'all wouldn't believe me, but for some reason you all of a sudden agree with me. I don't know what your change of heart was. I don't know what caused you to change your heart. But something caused them to change their heart. Yeah, man. 45 points to TCU. Did they really do that? No way. No way. No shot. No shot. I obviously need to be brushing up on my Oklahoma games, but brother. Okay, no. We're gonna go into this. Okay, split stats. Okay. Come on, John Curtis. Let's get a little intervention session going here. Come on, man. You don't got it. You don't gotta hide from the truth, man. I mean, oh my god. Oh, John Curtis. Who'd y'all play? Who'd y'all play in August and September? Okay, we'll look at that. That's just pitiful, man. That's pitiful. That's bad. In fact, that's so bad. I'm gonna go take a gander at some other Big 12 teams. UCF, who had a terrible defense this year. Who else had Cheeks defense? Go with Baylor. Baylor would be a Cheeks defense. Okay, let's look at Baylor's scoring defense. On par with Baylor. A defense on par with Baylor. Okay, there we go. Look, UCF, you aren't even on par with UCF. UCF's actually had a pretty good defense recently. But who did UCF play? Did UCF play Oklahoma recently? Oh, no. That was in October. I can't talk crap about that. Yeah. And then 2 losses to teams that we absolutely beat the ever loving crap out of. Yeah. I mean, look, I do understand they have the 4-point win against Texas where they won basically on a last second fluke Hail Mary drive. I know it wasn't a Hail Mary being thrown, but it required multiple significant busts that didn't happen all game long. I mean, it is what it is. I'm fine with accepting the loss, but they're pounding their chests like that thing was the second coming of Jesus. Goodness. Now, on to what I was trying to get at. Okay. Miscellaneous defense as well. Okay, so this is something that we have not had in a long time. Let me see. Now, how did I get the pressures? No, I don't give a shit about Texas. Teams, Texas. PC feels like a damn campfire. It does not feel like a campfire. If it felt like a campfire, I'd tell you all sorry. It's shutting off. Where did I get that? It had to have been from the miscellaneous defense. These numbers are not matching what. So for those that don't know, there was. This is where I got it from. Oh, okay. Texas. Fine. Okay. And for those that don't know, Michael Taft, if you were not listening to the Michael Taft media availability, I really rooting for that dude. That dude is and honestly, DeAndre Moore too. DeAndre Moore's a really cool. I'm really big fan of him. Okay. Come on. No. You made Quinn Ewers look. What? Okay. Because I'm actually about to go into the records thing, so I mean I was already going there, but we'll just make a little pit stop and just look at some current things. Okay. Now they might not have this record in here, but we'll see. But that's not why I'm going here. I'm going for something else, anyways. Most completions. Most completions. Also, I mean, one of the most completions Texas has ever had. Oh yeah, okay, right here. Yeah, okay. Made Quinn Ewers look silly. Made Quinn Ewers, who broke Colt McCoy's record for consecutive completions, look silly. I mean, maybe. I'll agree. He had a bad start to the game. What's up, Airwolf? Hold on, I'll get to you in a second. No, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. 31-37. Okay, and I mean, technically, if you subscribe to the belief that an interception is technically a completion, I mean, 33 for 37, probably a PI should have been called for Worthy. Should have had one taken off the board. I was actually just about to go back to. If you want to call back in, whoever, Airwolf, Mark, that was Mark. Mark, if you want to call back in, I was just about to meet you. But yeah, one of his highest completion games. The 2 interceptions. I'm not gonna lie. That's bad. It looked bad. But yeah, no. Made him look silly is a little bit of a stretch. Oh, where? Okay. Team record season statistics, because there's a stat that I'm looking for that it's defensive pressures, and I know I've gotten it from the CFB stats website. I've gotten it from here, but I can't find it because it was definitely in the hundreds in one of those years. But it also goes back to 2005 that I can get the numbers for. So I'm gonna have to find this later. It's just gonna end up looking bad doing this on stream. It's gonna confuse y'all. Yeah, let me look at the size of that Washington Center, man. As much as I don't trust her stuff. You know what? Actually, I will check that in a second. Washington by position. Center. What be thy name? What be thy weight and size? Okay. Every time I do that, I always screw up. Okay. So you're clearly the center. 6 foot. Oh shit, dude. Oh, dude, come on. Yo, Mark. They need. I need. You know what I need to do? I got all these soundboard options in this little thing. I got all these soundboard options, and well, y'all can't even hear it. Hold on. Say goodnight to this one. But so I got all these. I need to add a like a forklift backing up. Beep, beep, beep. Dude's going to be put in reverse all night long at that size. Goodness. I mean, there's your break. 6'1", 308. There's your break. Oh, we gotta hit go. 6'5", 317. Rather large human being. And then oh no. Oh my god, I thought we just lost the computer. I'm not gonna lie. Thought we just blue screened. Wait, nope. Oh wow, they really. I mean, 275 pounds. Devondre Sweat almost weighs 100 pounds more than he does. I mean, goodness. Yeah. And if we were A&M, we'd have national championship down here. Oh, you can't even see. Oh, damn. Yeah, it took crap. Okay, yeah. If we're A&M, we'd have a national championship down here. Banner would be hung. I just want to go to Washington because I want to see the rest there. Okay. Continue home. Okay, I don't. Okay. Skip permanently. No one gives a shit about your signing day. Come on. I have a good PC. I don't know what. Okay. Just to make sure I get the right dudes. This is your stat page. Washington. Okay, Texas can't lose to this shit. Texas cannot lose to dudes who put this. Although I actually kind of. Where's your? You better have offensive line participation. You better have offensive line participation. You don't have offensive line participation. Cool. I just want to find out how small their guards are. That's all I want, without going on PFF and potentially getting in trouble for. But this isn't going to tell me anything. I mean, okay. Let me just. You tell me who's a guard and who's not. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, whatever makes you sleep at night, John. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Okay, who are our guys that block the most? Okay. Julius Blue. But are you playing? Yeah, you are. You're playing. 313, 6'8". Okay, so that's a rather large person. Weight's not exactly what you'd want. 6'6", 327. Okay, so it's really just this. I can't get over that. 275 pounds. versus a 6'2" dude. I mean, no. For those that don't know, Texas did have one of these guys. Uh, that was a pretty good football player. 6'2", 285. He was a guard. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Consensus All American. Like, dude, Dan Neal was him. Okay, they call him Stump. Okay, that was his nickname, Stump. But yeah, good luck. Good luck there, brother. Gonna need all the help you can get going up against T'Vondre Sweat and Byron Murphy. Yeah, we'll find out how much of this Joe Moore award how rightfully won it was, because Byron Murphy, for those that, and I'm going to end it on this, show this one last little picture real quick. Unless Mark, if you do want to call back in, feel free. I'm always down to have a conversation. I was just trying to get that done first. Okay, nope. All right. Oh, nope. That's not the one we want. Okay. This is the one we want. All right. If you can see here, what this is the 10 best defensive tackles. Yeah, they better. Hey, Jacob, they better hope he plays like Dan Neal. That is 100%. But these are your 10 best defensive tackles. No, we'll just do it right here. 10 best defensive tackles that Washington will have faced. Hey, Cheeky, how are you doing, man? I'm not gonna say gig him, okay? I'm not gonna do that, but although I technically just did, but I do appreciate $2. Hey, and we will do our best to beat Washington. We're trying, man. Sorry about that. Just skip the ads. Y'all don't need to be seeing no ads right now. Basically, Cheeky, thank you very much again. Because ads are going right now. Really do appreciate that, but we will be trying to beat Washington. But Cheeky, as you can see right now, the defensive tackles, T'Vondre Sweat, Byron Murphy, and Alfred Collins will be the 3 best defensive tackles that Washington has faced all year long. So, I'm not really that worried about it. But, and wait, here, Cheeky, real quick, how's your fantasy football season gone? Because I will, you know what? Because you're a fantasy dude. Give some.
Cheeky Hobson donated $2 through Super Chat. Merry Christmas. Beat Washington. See next year.
Hey, yeah, we will see you next year. I cannot wait. Cheeky, that game is going to be intense. I cannot, those ticket prices are going to be high. But yeah, so basically, I was so, this was one of my favorite teams, Cheeky. Arthur Smith. I'm ready for Arthur Smith to go. 0.4 points from Bijan Robinson in the playoffs. Just absolutely can't have that happen. Matthew Stafford, just doing my little check-ins right now. Love to see that getting off to a hot start. This is now my favorite team to win. Need this team to win. D's Naders is a you look at the points scored. Hey, Deesner's got them points scored. Flock, I'm gonna need some good. Oh wait, Keenan Allen's out. Okay, see, this is why we check these things. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with Waller. Yeah, let me do that. And then we can put the chat back. Texas led. I just now saw that comment. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, you hiding behind the Aggies. That league I'm not doing anything other than competing for fourth place in. I need this one to pop off. This one because Cheeky, you know how every now and then you'll get a guy that talks all this crap. That is a guy that's talking crap, and basically outside that, I got a couple of the Mason teams that I'm co-owning, co-owner with them. Hey, Deesnator's. No, honestly, put a 1 in front of that 75. 175 is probably like a closer number. I'm not gonna lie, that dude is a nut job. But yeah, I'm in a couple. We're in a couple playoffs in the Flocks. But yeah, and for those that don't know, we're the Flock Fantasy Flock community, Fantasy Flock network. Really, the guy that's responsible for getting me started doing all this stuff. He's one of the coolest dudes. Got to know. One of the Cheeky can attest to this. One of the hardest workers you'll ever meet on YouTube. One of the hardest workers you'll ever meet, actually, just in life in general. But really big shout out to him for all that he's done to help out me. And yeah. That being said, I do have to get running. I got to go run some errands before HEB closes, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Sorry for starting late tonight. I know I kind of late start. Little Nash at night. Yeah, hey, Cheeky. Mason rules. Mason's a dude. But, all right, everybody. Hope you all have a great day. And thank you again, Cheeky. I really do appreciate it. Love it when you come out, man. I'm really gonna. I cannot wait for A&M till we play A&M in football, and we kind of get a little bit of banter going. That'll be fun. But until then, I'll see y'all next time, and hook 'em!